It's your classic Chi and Pao team, the Arcanine, the Rillaboom, and the Urshifu Fluttermane. But the important things are look at the moves on the Urshifu and the Fluttermane. The Urshifu has an interesting U-turn option with Choice Scarf, and the Fluttermane only has Moonblast as its usual move. It has Taunt, Energy Ball, and Icy Wind with a Grass Terror. This team is pretty much to counter the annoying Amoonguss that has started to prop up, especially after the World Tournament. Let us get into it, shall we? Speaking of, there is an Amoonguss right there, right from the start. So, in that case, there's also a possible Rain team, right? Ideally, I want to have Fluttermane and maybe maybe we just go very fast as a lead. Fluttermane and Urshifu. In the back, let us have Rillaboom. That's a possible switch in to absorb a Spore, being a Grass type. Grass type also can do a lot to the Basculegion as well as the Heatran, maybe. And let's see, we'll also have... Let's put in a Qianpao. But Heatran Tornadus is the lead. So, I feel like that's not Heatran. I feel like that might be a Zoroark. Of course, Booster Energy will activate and boost our speed. So we will move first, unless he goes for a Tailwind here. Honestly, if Heatran isn't a Hisuian Zoroark, I think we're safe to just go Icy Wind here, right? Maybe we go Surging Strike into the Heatran? I don't see... He could go Terra Grass, I suppose. Terra Grass and then... Terra Blast our Urshifu? I doubt he's going to use Heat Wave here because we're a Fairy type and we're a Water type. So maybe what I'll do is I'll go for a U-turn into the Heatran and bring out Rillaboom. I think we're safe to do that. Let's see. He's going to Terra right away. Okay, tell me this is Grass Terra Heatran and I'm just U-turning into that. It is the Heatran Terra and it is going to be Grass Terra. Okay, hang on a second. So that's not Zoroark then, obviously. But now we're doing Icy Wind plus U-turn. This is going to do a lot of damage. We move before his Tornadus as well, so let's see. A small bit of chip damage to both. Lowers both their speed, but I mean, Heatran's pretty slow anyway. He's probably going to go Bleak Wind Storm plus Terra Blast, I assume then. So U-turn does a lot to the Heatran, and he just... I'm pretty sure that was a rage quit. I think he maybe saw the Icy Wind plus U-turn and he gave up. Communication ended due to an error. Oh no, what happened? I mean, I feel like maybe he could have had a chance there. I imagine he was going to Terra Blast my Urshifu, right, with going Terra Grass. And since he didn't move first with his Tornadus, I imagine that was a Bleak Wind Storm, right? Battle against Anzu. No Amoonguss, but there is the possible Ursaluna. So, let's see. I doubt he's going to try and set up Tailwind, right? Would he try and set up Tailwind here? I mean, for the most part, it's quite a fast team, except for that Ursaluna. I think we definitely have to have Rillaboom, though, in the back for a possible grassy terrain for Earthquake. Let's lead with Urshifu, and we can always U-turn out if it's a bad scenario. And let us also have Rillaboom. We can have a grassy terrain right from the start. We can even double U-turn, actually, if we want to get really funny. And in the back, let's have Qianpao as well as a Tornadus. Let's see, then. They lead with a Tornadus and a... well, both of the Genies. All right. Tailwind, maybe, and a status move? Would have been nice to have our Icy Wind from Fluttermane here. But oh well. Let's see though, the big issue is a possible Bleak Wind Storm though, definitely coming out. We could Terra Water right away though, to be fair. Terra Water Surging Strikes, I suppose. We could also Fake Out as well, just to stall out. So, let me U-turn the... well, let me just actually manually switch out. Did I? Manually switch out into my own Tornadus. And then let's Fake out that Tornadus. I imagine it's either going to go for Tailwind or Bleak Wind Storm. Either way, I don't want that happening. And his Thunderous, I imagine status move? Maybe trying to Thunder Wave the Urshifu? Oh, Protect. Okay, then. Perfect then. That means it can't Protect on the following turn. Fake Out will stop. Unless it has Covert Cloak. It has Covert Cloak. Okay, Air Slash though doesn't do enough to Tornadus. Now, honestly, we can go Icy Wind here instead of going for Tailwind. And we can bring back in our Qianpao. Right? Or do we set up our own Tailwind? We could get taunted though, but we do have Mental Herb. Let's Icy Wind anyway. Doing damage is always nice. And let's switch into Qianpao. We're going to be slower with that Rillaboom, so I don't think U-turn will be too great. Yeah, I imagine Tailwind, unless he goes for another Air Slash or maybe a Bleak Wind Storm. And is he going to go for a Discharge with that Thunderous? There's another Air Slash into Qianpao, because he saw the Rillaboom. And Windbolt Storm doesn't miss. Misses on one of them. I can't read who that is. It misses on both. Oh my goodness. You'll love to see it. Icy Wind is also going to get a miss though, but it is going to do a lot of damage to the opposing Tornadus. And we can go for a... what is it called? Tailwind here. Tailwind and... ooh, Icicle Crash, maybe this Thunderous here. Or maybe we go Protect. Tailwind Protect might be nice. Because I think he's going to try and air slash the Qian Pao again. He's going to show his Terra here, which is going to be Terra probably to prevent the super effective ice moves. So it's going to be Terra Tornadus. So it's a good thing I'm not Icicle Crashing that. And it's going to be Terra Water as well. Okay, that's perfectly fine because we do have Rillaboom who can take that out. Tailwind will go up for us. Ideally, honestly, it's ideal if he KOs our Tornadus here. Okay, we're both Tailwinding. That's fine. At least we stay on par with each other. But we did have Icy Wind hit his Tornadus, so we do have a speed drop on him. Please miss again. Wind Bolt Storm gets protected by the Urshifu, but okay, it does hit our Tornadus. That's fine though, because now we can bring in our Rillaboom. Rillaboom will be able to fake out that Tornadus. Meanwhile, let's see. We can have Qian Pao go for a Icicle Crash onto that Tornadus. I'm pretty sure it has -1 speed from the Icy Wind earlier, right? No, it didn't. Oh, okay, that's actually... I don't know, we should still outspeed. It's Qian Pao, right? So we fake out the opposing Tornadus, and maybe we honestly go Terra Water here. Because if he does survive somehow, going Terra Water prevents Leap and Storm doing a lot. Also, wait, no, but Terra Water might be dangerous because of the electric move from Thunderous. So for now, let's fake it out. And then we go Icicle Crash onto Tornadus. Terra Water will be nice later on because a lot of these Pokemon can't do anything against the Rillaboom because of, what is it called? You'll have Ursaluna, which won't do much. You'll have Chi-Yu, Flutter Mane. So as long as we go Terra Water, we might be fine. But for now, though, I don't want to go Terra Water in front of this Thunderous. Icicle Crash goes first, and that should take out the Tornadus. Yep, perfect. What's up, Furby? As well as Wither. I'm doing great. So far, I don't want to say too soon, but it looks like we're doing pretty well so far with this team. Let's see, we know it can't protect on the following turn now as well, and Chi-Yu comes out. Honestly, I think we might be safe to go for a Terra Water here. Terra Water drum beating onto that Thunderous. We are going to eat a big Wind Bolt Storm, but maybe he misses though. Maybe he misses. That'd be pretty funny. And we can also go for a... We unfortunately don't have Sacred Sword, so we can't do much to Chi with that. But if we can get Urshifu out, Surging Strikes will do a lot to it, so we should be fine there. I'm honestly going to Sucker Punch the Thunderous because I want to make sure it goes down. That's our biggest threat right now to this Rillaboom once we go Terra Water. And we know it can't protect, so it's going to be fine. Chi-Yu probably goes for a Heat Wave here, so Terra Water plus Assault Vest will keep us safe. So Terra Water comes out, and let's see. Sucker Punch goes first. Yep, does... oh, a lot of... was that a crit? No, that's just how much damage it does. Okay, Fire Blast into the Rillaboom. Perfect. We eat that, and we go from first. Okay, guys, Flash Cannon onto the... okay, that's fine, though. We don't need that Qian Pao. Honestly, that's good, because now we can get Urshifu in for free with Choice Scarf, and it should go first. Drum Beating will KO the Thunderous. Wow, Thunderous is pretty squishy. I was not expecting that Sucker Punch to get a KO. But let's see then. Depending on what his final Pokemon is, I don't think it's going to be a bit of an issue here. I doubt it's Ursaluna, right? Because of how late it would be coming in here. Losing Grassy Terrain does kind of make things a bit scary, but I think we're going to be fine. It is... oh, it is. Oh no, it's Urshifu. But that is Single Strike Urshifu to be important. So Drum Beating is not going to be super effective against that. I think we have to go... we're going to Drum Beating it anyway, though, because we can Surging Strikes the Chi-Yu. We should move first, because we have Choice Scarf on the Urshifu of our own, so Surging Strike should take out the Chi-Yu. Hopefully it doesn't protect here, though. That's the only thing I'm scared about. Well, actually, no, if it does protect, we eat through that. And I don't think his Urshifu can take us out. Fireballs... oh, goes first as well. We should survive, though. Yeah, it's not very effective. So Surging Strikes goes before him, and that's going to KO the Chi-Yu. And I'm pretty sure... I feel like we do beat out his Urshifu. Wicked Blow on who, though? That's the question. Wicked Blow on to... Oh, okay. 1v1. Urshifu versus a single strike Urshifu. Who wins? We are kind of low because we did take a Fire Blast earlier. We do lower his speed with Drum Beating, though, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. It does about 40-ish%. Now we go for... Both of our Tailwinds go out. Maybe that minus speed will help out though, because now we can go Woodhammer, and Woodhammer should KO if we move first, but he can't Sucker Punch us. But I don't think we die here. Rillaboom is quite tanky. Woodhammer, we go first. Rillaboom, you champion, you. Shout out to going Terra Water against that Chi-Yu earlier. Woodhammer takes out the opposing Urshifu, and we get our win. But let's see though. I hope they bring Amoonguss. This whole team has been to counter Amoonguss and they haven't brought it once. So please bring Amoonguss plus Goldengo maybe, and then try and go for a cheeky Make It Rain Rage Powder or something. So I can go Icy Wind plus U-turn into that. And let's also have Rillaboom and a Chien Pao. See, Fluttermane Tornadus. No Amoonguss, unfortunately. We do run into the issue of a possible Bleakwind Storm, though, here. Because Fluttermane is very scary for us. We can U-turn to get away from this. So let me first do that. Break a possible sash on that Fluttermane. Do we double switch and bring in Chien Pao? But then we eat a lot of damage, which I'm not very comfortable with. Also, we lose our Terra, or we lose our boost energy. So maybe I stay in. I go Grass, Terra, Icy Wind. Because my issue is that Bleakwind Storm would do a lot here, but I imagine he goes Tailwind, right? He sees I have a plus speed, or not a plus speed, a boosted energy speed, Fluttermane. He's like, oh, I need to match that. So let me use Tailwind, and then let me Shadow Ball with my Fluttermane, and probably also go Terra Fairy himself, right? I imagine that's what he's doing. Because he probably thinks that I have the Shadow Ball on this Fluttermane. He went main Flutter, and it's just a physical attacker. Let's see. Oh, no Terra, no Tailwind, so Icy Wind will do a lot to Tornadus. That means Bleakwind Storm might honestly KO our Fluttermane here, which is gonna suck. Let's see then. U-turn goes into the Fluttermane, yep. We could have gotten away with the Surging Strikes here. Let's go Rillaboom. Even though I know he's gonna Bleakwind Storm here, which is gonna do super effective damage to both. Felt Living Turn Fake Out could be nice. Also, Fluttermane, shout out to blocking the Rillaboom animation there. Dazzling Gleam, yep, that's not going to do much. But what is going to do a lot here is the Bleakwind Storm, which is hitting both. Oh, that takes out the Fluttermane. You hate to see it, but that's alright. We did lower their speed at least. But on the following turn now, we can fake out that Tornadus. Hopefully it doesn't have a Covert Cloak. And let's see. We could try and Sucker Punch that Fluttermane, or we could just go for Surging Strikes onto it with a Urshifu. I think we do enough damage, right? Yeah. We fake out Tornadus, and then we Surging Strikes Flutter. Does he try and go for a switch out here? I don't think he has anything to switch out to eat this Surging Strike. I suppose he can have a Amoonguss, right? I don't think he has a Amoonguss then if he hasn't brought it in yet. Surging Strikes goes first, and that absolutely KOs Fluttermane. Don't forget, Fluttermane is made of paper after all. Also, we got a lucky crit against the Tornadus with a fake out there. He mustn't have... I'm assuming he doesn't have a Amoonguss, right? Otherwise, he would have brought it out way sooner. He would have brought it out for that Fluttermane there, right? So it might be Goldengo in the back. Oh, never mind. There is a Amoonguss. Alright, this is fine. Because what we can do is we can... Oh... We no longer have Fluttermane. We can try and U-turn into a Amoonguss, but I assume it goes for Rage Powder, right? Would this be silly? If I double U-turn into the Amoonguss, I can reset the fake out, so we'll go first with Urshifu. That hits Amoonguss. Then Chien Pao comes in on the right, then Rillaboom goes and switches out. Oh no, I can only use Surging Strikes. Right. So let's just Surging Strikes Tornadus, but we're gonna get redirected though. Which is... Probably, yeah, Rage Powder, we're gonna get redirected. Maybe I could have gone for a manual switch out, but actually, in fact, I should have gone for a manual switch out. Is this Rocky Helmet? Oh, it is Rocky Helmet on the Amoonguss. Ooh-wee. Manual switch out would have been way better, I think. Manual switch into... what is it called? Qian Pao on the right. U-turn to bring in the Urshifu back on the left. Now it just goes for... What is it called? Bleak Storm. That probably KOs the Urshifu. And will take us down... We'll break Sash on the Qian Pao. Maybe he misses them. Maybe Bleak Storm misses Urshifu. That's our only hope here. And yeah, absolutely, Rocky Helmet is way better on Amoonguss. Specifically because of this. Let's see. Please miss Bleak Storm. Uh-oh, he's not missing. Woo! Okay, that hurts. Rocky Helmet also means that we're going to take a lot of damage in return. And we absolutely could have survived that. Because if I didn't misplay that, we would have gone Qian Pao on the right. As you can see, Qian Pao survives. On the left, I'm pretty sure Urshifu would have come in at full health. Because there was no Rocky Helmet chip damage, so we would have survived that. And then on the following turn, we would have had, what is it called? Icicle Crash, as well as a now reset Urshifu, so we can go U-turn again. But all is not lost though. We do still have Icicle Crash Tornadus, which if it gets redirected, it is still going to be super effective. And we have Fake Out. So, I'm honestly going to Fake Out the Tornadus, not the Amoonguss, because it has Rocky Helmet. So, Fake Out would be just killing the Rillaboom there. Also, he's withdrawing, so let's see. Iron Hands. Ooh. Iron Hands is actually kind of scary. The Fake Out chips down the Tornadus. Icicle Crash will also do a lot of... Oh, also, yeah, this means that we can go for a Rage Powder on the following turn now. Also, Rillaboom himself might have Fake Out. Let's see then. A near full health Amoonguss comes out. I can Icicle Crash that Amoonguss. Do we go Meme Woodhammer and hope for a crit against Iron Hands or something? But again, though, it just gets redirected, won't it? I feel like we have to U-turn almost. Guarantee it goes down. Oh, yeah, we're going to lose this. All because of the Amoonguss. Oh, this team was meant to counter the Amoonguss. And he still also has his Terra Stall, which is going to be on the Terra... Oh, Terra Water Amoonguss, isn't it? I could have Woodhammered here. Yeah. This is why I don't like Amoonguss. This is why I despise the Amoonguss. And Rage Powder, yep. Icicle Crash won't do much. It's still a decent amount. But either way, though, U-turn also not going to do enough. Live on 3. Iron Head, though, that gets a KO. It is a pity that we lost our Fluttermane right from the start, though, because that is where we could have gotten away with countering it with U-turns plus Icy Winds. And yeah, with like, I feel like the two new moves, the Upper Hand as well as Psychic Noise, are pretty much, they looked at what the current meta is and they're like, wow, there's a lot of Cresselias and Amoonguss Pollen Puff healing with Grassy Terrains. There's also a lot of Urshifus with Sucker Punch or Aqua Jets, as well as Qian Pao Sucker Punch, Extreme Speeds. Maybe we should have something to deal with those. And then, lo and behold, you have Upper Hand and Psychic Noise. Speaking of preventing priority moves, though, a Farigiraf, as well as a Salamence, Gallade, Glaceon, Urshifu, and Fluttermane. There's not really a worry of a Tailwind here, so I think we're fine to just go all-out offense with a Qian Pao Urshifu. See, in the back, let's have Arcanine and Rillaboom. Okay, this guy has Glaceon in his profile picture. He absolutely has Glaceon on his team. That's just how it works. Maybe he even leads with it. Yep, exactly. Glaceon and Salamence, though, that's a very interesting lead. But I mean, Salamence quad weak to Icicle Crash, Glaceon weak to a close combat. We should be pretty good, right? Intimidate, I don't think that's going to matter. They have minus defense, so Icicle Crash plus close combat, this should do a lot here, right? I don't see how they counteract this, so let's try it out. He might have to Terra right away because he obviously sees the super effective moves coming in. Oh, does he go Earthquake, Protect? Oh, I think no, he just saw, oh, I'm gonna get killed right away with close combat and Icicle Crash, so let me just call it quits right here. That's just how good this team is. It makes people rage quit as soon as they see the leads.